It's morphin' time! Are you confused? So was I. This is a really good morph. Really good morph here. Power Rangers is the newest film from the classic 90s TV show that I could not watch as a kid because I was too violent. I would, however, sometimes sneak into my parents' bedroom and watch some of the Power Rangers while they weren't around. So while I don't have an extensive history on the Power Rangers, I did see the original movie and some of the TV shows, and going into this, I was actually pretty excited. The story does center around a group of kids who are troubled youth that have gone through a couple hard times in their past. After discovering a spaceship with these newly found stones of different colors, they are now tasked with becoming the Power Rangers and to save their small town from the main villain of the story, Rita Repulsa. And this is a very different Rita Repulsa from the TV show. It's not weird audio dubbing and this costume, whatever this is.
Oh, you made me step in a puddle, you nitwit!
This movie didn't have much expectations for me going into it. All I wanted was some good fighting sequences, a little bit of cheesy jokes, cheesy dialogue, and to keep intact what the original Power Rangers was and stay true to that. And what I got was just a ridiculously slow story from the first to the second act, and then just a big product placement in the third act for Krispy Kreme. They are literally sitting there eating Krispy Kreme in a scene and just nothing really happens. Why are they... How much did they get from them? I'm not kidding you guys, I hate this movie. The main character of this movie, the Red Ranger, also known as Zac Efron Light, has some charisma, but in the end he's really just not a very relatable character. The only character that I would say in this movie that I think did a good job was from the actor who played the Blue Ranger, Billy. His dialogue was a bit cheesy, he was able to sell his character and I did buy into him. Bryan Cranston as Zordon did a great job, albeit he wasn't really in it. A lot like how he was in Godzilla, where he was only in for a little bit, but when he was in it, it's Bryan Cranston, of course he's good. Other than that, the rest of these characters, serviceable at best as a horror film character that dies off really quickly, but they keep them in the whole movie. They spend so much time in the story just delving into these teenagers' drama. Problem is, it's so badly written that you could care less about what's happening. The movie is just so confused with itself. The tone is everywhere. It goes from being a very serious Breakfast Club style drama to trying to go back to what the original Power Rangers were with that cheesiness, but still trying to claim that it's grounded in realism, and it just doesn't work. It honestly feels like two different writers were battling out which type of script that they wanted and ended up just combining the two. The editing choices were so choppy, it made everything hard to follow, it made the narrative really difficult to understand. This is just an incredibly rushed origin story for the Power Rangers, and not to mention all of the music that they put into this film from popular artists. Honestly, if I knew how much money they spent on just getting the licenses to all of these songs that they can play, half of that budget probably could have been put to a better script and the movie overall would have been a better film. The action sequences are filmed horribly. You almost can't tell what's going on through one of the scenes, to the third act being just a big, stupid battle between two big giant monsters that has no weight, that hasn't been set up properly. Some people are going to enjoy the film. There is some nostalgia. They do have some cameos in it. Although they did a really sloppy job setting up these characters and getting them into becoming the Power Rangers, once they did, I was able to get a little bit more of a taste of what we could see moving forward for a sequel. There's not much else to say about this, guys. I didn't even review this film after I first saw it. I went and slept it off because I thought maybe I was just getting a little bit too upset. Woke up this morning, hate it more. Power Rangers gets a 3.5 out of 10. So guys, if you saw Power Rangers, let me know what you thought. Leave a comment down below. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next review.